Right. Brian. Brian Westhouse. We spent a few days in cramped quarters on a small airship. I'd be surprised if you didn't remember me.
It's been a confusing year. For a while, I remembered nothing. Even when I tried my best to remember, I couldn't. Well, not until now.
I know that feeling all too well, Miss Castillo. So you're back in Mercury.
How did he get in here?
This place of all places. How in the name of the balance did you get inside? People have been trying for years, but this house has strong wards. Venar magic, the oldest there is. And now I understand why. It's a treasure trove. Wait, is that the Annals of Dreaming? Good God, that's a lost treasure. Only 5 were ever made.
Why be secretive about it? I'm not sure I want to tell this man absolutely everything yet. I know my way around wards.
So I see. Your talents run deeper than I remember, Miss Castillo.
I mean, that's true.
I'm impressed. Pardon my curiosity, but what are you looking for here? Abnaxis himself vanished a decade ago.
I should trust Brian. It's not that I don't trust him, but... I should...
We could just say we're looking for him.
Abnaxis went after he left Mercuria.
And you believe the answer's in here somewhere. You're probably right. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green. I was wondering why that odorous Hilarious fellow wasn't still trying to chop this tree down. Now I know. Let's see if we find anything interesting, shall we?
Okay.
Those are some portentous-looking books. I wish I could read them. Abnaxis was a very well-read man, then.
Oh, no.
Interesting.
Well, what does it say? Oh, I can't read it. Well, no. Yeah, I can't read those. Bummer. I wonder what the crystals do. Oh, there.
This is fascinating.
Maybe there's more upstairs. Glad to hear it, Brian. Hopefully you're not a bad man. God, this is a dream house. This is all I need. This is all I need. A bed and a bunch of books.
All those years and it was right here under my nose.
Oh, wait, what's that on the floor? Oop. Where'd it... No? No? There. What does it mean? Oh! Nothing.
Someone's been sleeping in my bed, said Papa Bear, before mauling Goldilocks and devouring her whole. Don't ever mess with fairy tale creatures. Since this place is so much bigger on the inside than the outside, I thought maybe it existed in a pocket dimension of sorts. But I can still see Mercuria out there, so...
Just built it well, man. You just built it well. Hey, friend.
Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking.
Oh,
This place
no?
is a treasure trove.
This looks interesting.
The first dreamer references in the Annals of Dreaming. That's this book right here. And the chapter about the first dream. It's certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts, so yes, I can read this book. Let's see.
Oh, good. So we had to trust him.
Gardens of the Dreaming One, whatever that means. It's a rough translation. The English language isn't quite up to the task. The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into two. Sounds familiar. It says here the Yete left the Purple Mountains to go south to burrow into the ground. Something about a well of dreams.
So the mole people.
I mean, I don't know how much of this is true and how much is fantasy or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's also something about two dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort. The Ular live on Cloud Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? Ah, there it is. Straight north across the plains, right in the middle of the border mountains. This is an old book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of the Ular. They might all be dead. I'm not sure how useful this is to you, but there it is.
Yeah, Mario?
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's
Well
much to
then.
learn from that one.
Here's another note.
On the matter of the kin and the approaching War of the Balance. By Jove, this is the information we've been looking for. I can't believe it was right here all this time. Your help has been invaluable, Zoe. I mean, you're dead.
What was he looking for?
Note fell out of the
It might have been when I was
annals
talking to my
last
mom.
time.
I might have missed it.
This note fell out from the pages of the annals. What's a soulless stone?
I'm not sure. The Soul Stone was taken from Luke's by the warlock Clax. It must be retrieved, or the past, present, and future will cease to be.
That sounds ominous.
It does indeed. I don't know about any Soul Stone, but I'm guessing this Clax fellow does. I wonder if Obnoxus means old Roper Clax. April told me his story. He was a two-bit wizard who resided in a floating
Oh,
castle
okay, so they
in
go
the
back.
mountains. April said she taught him a lesson. She didn't get into any details, but he lost his castle. Last I heard, he's doing children's theater here in town. Reformed, apparently, if that's a thing a wizard is capable of.
Huh.
Sounds like this Soul Stone is important.
How do I go about finding it?
The clue's right here in the text. Roper, Clax, wizard, and puppeteer. I'd start there if I were you.
Thanks. I'll take
I'm
that.
sure Obnoxus would have minded me borrowing this. I'll return it to him in person, if I make it to Cloud Peak.
Alright.
I think I have what I need. I should get going. Should we...
Would you mind terribly if I stayed here to read these books?
Well, it's private property, isn't it?
Obnoxus isn't coming back, and I've been itching for a chance to peruse his library for years now. I promise I won't remove anything and make a mess.
Fuck.
Not that Brian's gonna do any damage to the place. He's respectful and curious. It couldn't hurt to let him stay.
Gosh, should I trust him? Don't do any fucking shitty thing, Brian.
I guess... Okay. I mean, it's not my house.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Ms. Castillo. I hope our paths cross again very soon.
I mean, he did help us, right? He can't be too bad. He can't be too bad, right? Gosh, I hope I did. Yeah. I don't know. Don't stress me out with those big ones.
Didn't you say something
Hi, Crow.
about a wizard and a puppet show?
No,
No, you did. You said something about a show in the square.
I did not.
Crow, why be difficult?
Right. Roper Clax's Fingerlings. Man, that show's great. A modern classic.
Clax. He's the wizard April Ryan fought.
That's right. He was behaving badly, so she fought him and trapped him inside some sort of calculating machine. Pretty clever stuff.
Where can I find this puppet show?
I'll show you.
Oh, there he is. Crow, I have steps to go up. Crow! Oh, there he is. There he is. Shadow. Oh, this must be it. Mr. Roleplay?
If you seek an autograph, you must purchase my book first. It's on sale today. Only
No, sorry. I need to talk to you.
talk. Well, I only have a few minutes before my show begins, but I'm sure I can spare a couple of them for a pretty young thing like you.
This has to be the... Didn't he in April? You are Roper Clax, right? The wizard?
Who told you that?
Well, that sign, for one.
No, the wizard part. Who told you? I mean, I'm merely a humble finger puppeteer trying to make an honest living in a cold and heartless world.
But you were a wizard once.
Fully rehabilitated, I don't go anywhere near sorcery. Not anymore. You should
Oh yeah, it'd be dangerous for him to be a wizard here.
selling memoir, A Farewell to My Wizarding Ways. It's a thrilling story of redemption and romance, of dashing heroes and wicked villainesses, of flying castles and curious calculating devices. Every word of it as true as the night is dark and the day is bright, of course.
I might as well get right. Didn't he in... I might as well... Do you recall owning a soul stone?
A soul stone? I don't know what you're talking about.
I was just wondering, since there are so many impressive tales about your powers where I come from.
And where would that be? That was a long time ago. In another life. I've moved on. I'm a different person now in every way.
I was just wondering what happened to the stone.
She took it then.
No, April took it.
Balance? Pardon me? I don't know where that came from.
Who?
Interesting.
The Yaga.
Oh, the Yaga.
In the north, as these simpletons call her. As if they have any idea who and what she truly is. She lurks in Riverwood in the dark places. She feeds on that stone like a... Like I said, that's in the past, and I've left it all behind long ago. Now I make an honest living bringing joy to children through my most excellent and revolutionary finger puppet theater. And on that note, I must beg your pardon, young miss. The show is about to begin.
Can we please talk again afterwards? I have some more questions.
Sure. Absolutely. After the show. Yes. Toodaloo.
Yes, here we go. This is gonna be so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans and... well, humans... and you, Azadi soldier standing over there, you're welcome to watch.
Aw.
Just don't rattle your sabers or rustle your suits. Welcome to this morning's performance of The Fingerlings. I am your host and puppeteer, Rupert Clax, esteemed thespian and raconteur, author and entrepreneur. My book is available for purchase with a free personalized dedication. Speak to me after the show. A donation is both appreciated and expected. Drop your coins into the box after the show. Remember that every
Appreciate it and expected.
goes towards a good purpose.
Woohoo! Go fingerlings!
My beloved fingerlings, handcrafted reproductions of renowned actors from across Arcadia, immortalized in finger puppet form by skilled artisans. Using only the finest fabrics and natural materials, these lovely creatures are as dear to me as children, and as talented and protean as the finest human players. You're all welcome to approach the stage after the show, of course, to admire my finely crafted miniatures up close and intimately. No food, no touching, no children. And now, beloved audience, prepare yourselves for a journey into mystery, for a true story of wizardry and magic. I present to you the tale of the good-hearted wizard and the villainous witch. Once upon a time, in the distant north, there lived a kindly old wizard in a wonderful flying castle. This very friendly wizard liked to tease and toy with the people of the land, and sometimes
I don't think he's quite over things, huh?
silly things like turn them into stone or furry animals and bottle up the wind. Naturally, he meant no harm, and the people of the land loved the wizard like they would a grandfather, a very young and very, very handsome grandfather. But one day, an evil sorceress from a distant land
Not even for Ryan.
visit the kindly wizard. This ugly, selfish witch didn't understand that the wizard was only trying to make people happy. She used her dark sorcery to steal all of his possessions and trap him inside a tiny little box where the gentle wizard was barely able to breathe. The poor old man was trapped for many moons inside this box before a benevolent wandering god arrived to free him from his prison. The wizard pledged eternal allegiance to the wandering god in return for vengeance against the cruel witch who trapped him. Together
There he is, Commander. The dangerous loon who's corrupting our youth.
Oh God.
Finger rings.
What's this? What are you doing? What's going on? You can't... Hey, hands off!
You're teaching children of magic, old man. You ought to know better.
Release me, you dishonorable brute!
By the authority vested in me by the Greater Azadi Empire and the Emissary, and in accordance with provisional imperial law prohibiting any and all teachings of occult magic, I'm taking you into custody.
You can't do this! You don't know who I am!
Tell it to the magistrate, wizard.
My fingerlings! My precious handcrafted fingerlings! No!
I cannot believe that they're
Wow.
after him. What a travesty.
Oh, okay. I was like, why am I not moving?
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, neither did I.
The Azadi aren't fans of creepy puppet shows either.
I think it had more to do with him being a wizard. Okay, shit. So what now? He was my only lead to the Soul Stone. All I have to go on is something about a Yaga and Riverwood.
Riverwood? I know Riverwood. I've been to Riverwood. If it's Riverwood you need, I know how to get to Riverwood.
Really? And the Yaga? The Wicker Witch?
I don't know anything about Yagas, but I do know something about witches in Riverwood. On my last trip there, we had a close encounter with one of them. That witch is toast, of course, but I can probably find my way back to Riverwood. It's north. We go north. Wait, which way is up? Yeah, north.
Okay. Okay. That's something, right?
Same, girl, same.
Better than nothing. We just need a way to get north that doesn't involve me walking all the way.
Or me flying. I'm not flying all that way. I tire easily. Wait. I feel a cunning plan coming on. Follow me, Zoe.
Uh-oh.
It's either a cunning plan, or I need the toilet. But I'm pretty sure it's a cunning plan.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I still can't believe you pulled off the voice and the whole fake hand thing.
The hat looked great on you.
Totally. Not so sure about the beard, though. My face is itchy. Speaking of faces, I can never show mine in Mercuria again. Not after that last bit we did.
If everything goes well, you won't have to.
At least we have a ride. Can I trust this thing?
They're docile cows, the elk one. Just leave it to me. Mush, Daisy, mush!
Oh no.
Whoa, I think you're upsetting her.
I'll leave the cowgirling to you. I'll fly ahead and scout the terrain instead. Don't lose sight of me.
Oh boy.
How much longer will this journey take?
Oh shit.
Nearly a week now.
I didn't realize how long it's been.
Days, and I'm beginning
Oh.
to regret bringing you along.
They're stuck in the cargo hold of a cloud ship with your worst enemy. How could you possibly have any regrets?
And people say you have no sense of humor. If there was ever a time to make peace with Liko, we're on a mission. This is neither the time nor place. If there was ever a time to make...
I should apologize,
Sorry
Liko.
about your father. I know that may not amount to much. I was a different person then. I was blind to the possibility that there could be more than one truth. There's been so much death on the road to this place. I murdered an innocent man during my escape from Friar's Keep. He begged me to, but I still don't know if I did anything. When I visited his widow, she only had hate for me. She couldn't understand my reasons for doing what I did. I watched Balse Bakim bleed to death so that I could make my escape through a blood magic potion. I still wonder if his sacrifice was worth it. Had I repaid that debt? Shepard believed so. But many thought him a better man than I, so why did he have to die?
Sorry, I'm making a noise.
I've tortured men for information. What did I gain from these actions? What did it change? What would have been different had I acted differently? All of these choices, Nika, they add up. My soul is heavy. The others believe me unaffected because I carry on as if nothing happened. But their faces and voices are there when I close my eyes. Those deaths never leave me. No words can undo these deeds. There are no excuses for the wrongs I've committed. But I am trying to heal the wounds I've inflicted. It's a long journey, Nika. And
I know. When you arrived from Friar's Keep, I warned you.
No. Are they bonding?
I couldn't tell.
People say you have no sense of humor.
They do?
We've been through much since then. I believe I know you. A little. You've taken up arms against your own people, risking shame, death, their immortal soul. Because you believe they're misguided. You cannot demonstrate hate and fear by both sides. I may still despise you because you murdered my father. I may still dislike you because you're an arrogant and intolerant shit. But I respect you here. And I trust you.
Good. No, we're pretty serious.
That trust goes both ways, Liko.
Well, I'm taking it that. This half of the hold is mine. Stick to your side. I sleep.
Don't worry. I've no intention of cuddling up next to you.
wasn't. This has now changed.
Did I ever tell you how my society views people like us?
I don't believe so.
The Dole Antiqua consider themselves tolerant and inclusive in all matters. Yet I've always had to hide who I am from my family and friends. If they knew the truth, I'd be ostracized. Tolerance, it seems, has its limits. But in the Resistance, no one cares. This thing we share doesn't change how we feel about us. It's strange. Strange, but liberating.
With the Resistance, you are who and what you decide to be, regardless of colour and creed, gender and religion. I thought you loved April Ryan.
I did. I do, but not like that. She was someone I cared deeply about. Always will. I could never have shared my life with her. I still miss her every day. It's strength.
Now, I'm going back to sleep. We have a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
A day of sitting in the dark, bickering about who passed gas?
Like I said, a long day.
No. Oh, they're... Liko, but it's not that better not having Liko now. Because I know that was a big decision. He better be making it out alive. I would be.